Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
You with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling them friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping, don't your brother got them birds, You ready to bust you somebody, You ain't scared, You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, Stand in front you, Straight up run you, You know who got that fire, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body clean, You got a lot of your bold jeans, Some of your partners, You don't really want to mess with them clowns, You come up with them clowns, You stuck with them clowns, You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, You won't know what we gonna do next, You bought our tape with the check, You wearing a vest, You trying to protect your chest, You spent 70 on your bins, That ain't sure that's for your friends, You won't stop these heads from playing with you, You won't run the block, You won't be the last on the rocks, You keep it, You count the money at the end of the night, You on a 3-day flight, You full of that line. You ducking them people, You the one face was on news last night, You the one the dudes out their shoes last night, You don't come in the project when it's dark, You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, It was hard for you to breathe, You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make that shot calling click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? The girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' one of her teeth out, huh? You done switch from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? Don't make them tax checks out, huh? You about to flip that, huh? You about to go so you huh? You about to go treat your huh? You about to go put the on one of these, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, huh? You on top, huh? You don't think you can be stopped, huh? You by the shop, huh? You riding in the Benz on 20-inch rims, huh? You're a baby chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying and it's something, you a baby chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying and it's suffering.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my kase, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to bow flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pecs. G's work like a name Shrek. With the money, with the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Got the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot, I swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo, call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, it was kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the focus in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I got it, good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game number 3 of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Oakland A's. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Now to bat, Evan Longoria. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-2 now. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 0-1 delivery.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Aaron Savali, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in is Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And take strike 1 on the inside corner. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, number 19. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Konerko into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Barehanded at his ankle. It's there, and he's out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Athletics are challenging the...
All right, one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the battle moves safe.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Floyd, and that's out number 2. He'll get it into second. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Snyder's under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. And that brings up Javi Baez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because the hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down.
That is good. The first baseman.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
Into the box, Paul Konerko. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Konerko is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. Tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell. He is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. The bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fast.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Hit high and deep to right center. Schneider's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score.
That's a ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from.
Striding in for the Indians, Ian Happ, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
plate now, Yadier Molina. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Third inning, no score to this point. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Ball, that's
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Adam.
So here's Adam Frazier. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First delivery to him. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A ball and a strike now. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off for the A's.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Jimmy Yan.
Hit on the ground to short. And that'll get on through in the left for a leadoff single.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Gary Carter stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Snyder's under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Cliff Floyd.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. So 1-1 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
A great equalizer. The changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Evan Longoria stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Duke Snyder. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's falling behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just move in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-2, full count. He set the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now it'll be number 19, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Number 19.
First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy. if you're waving at me.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Liner in there for a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing as a pitcher. You think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
80.
And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. There we go. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. And they get the double play. So here is Andrew McCutcheon. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 to Andrew McCutcheon. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit well towards the hole. There's Baez. And a leap from Canerco, but it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Man, this throw was nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. And now in the box, Dante Bichette. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch on its way. The bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, designated hitter.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully Hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And it's fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The second baseman, Adam.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
That's inside.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole of getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's set, here it comes. Shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Bruce Sutter is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. In now, Duke Snider. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Snider in an 0-2 hole here.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 3, and the A's 0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. Now to the plate, here is George Brett. Leading off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
And there's one down now. Digging in will be Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
At the plate, Marcus Semien.
Shortstop.
Drilled on the ground is short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. Digging in next, Gary Carter.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Swing and a looper to left. Baez onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Indians 3 and the A's 1. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. Fouled straight back. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball one. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hot shot down the line. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Paul Canerco.
So with 1 away, here's Paul Canerco. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, Dante Bichette.
Into the box, Dante Bichette, who grounded out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next Next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. First offering on its way.
Junior.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now, number 19.
Ready now is number 19. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bichette is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next to stand in is Matt Chapman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now here's the first offering. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A's strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So now here is Ian Happ, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The 0-1 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. So now to the plate, Yadier Molina, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam.
In now for Cleveland, Adam Frazier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. From the stretch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing it that way? A good take there on that pitch.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Will hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. As a look, now the pitch. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Now it's cut off, but throw to the plate. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Indians on top, 4-1. George
The first
Brett.
baseman, Joe.
Lifted down the line in right. This is going to wind up a foul ball. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hot shot down the line. Bichette is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 11, Eddie.
Stepping in once again is Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Chopper right side of the infield. Reined in. Throws over to Canerco for out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, Marcus.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. First offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. The pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate now, Javier Baez. Lays off 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Canerco.
Up next, Paul Canerco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And a Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the concrete staircases and gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Steven Strasburg enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Steven
First pitch on its way. Dante Bichette is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And that misses. 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Ian Happ would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Sent on the ground out to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the A's 1. Brandon Workman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Reggie Jackson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Reggie Jackson.
First pitch on its way. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. The pitch. This one smoked the other way. High and deep to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And a hot start to the inning here for the A's with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think that he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Acuna digs in now. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Jackson, the runner at third with no outs. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
There's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, number 19. Fouled off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Bichette is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
At the plate now is Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bichette is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Canerco gets him, and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning from the East Bay. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Sean Murphy is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 12.
Now at the plate is Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Coming up is Rosario. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 6-3.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
In now, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one.
first pitch, he grounds foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg.
Nope. Ball one.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bases are empty, one man out. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Still 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cliff Floyd. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Last chance. James Karinchak enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 99, James Karinchak.
Set for the bottom of the ninth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for them.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Canerco is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Stepping in now, George Brett. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. It up 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Next to dig in, Eddie Rosario. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right now.
And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Indians used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Aaron Savali gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. James Karinchak wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just in and preach.
Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, the Cleveland Indians put together 10 total hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-3. The Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Seattle Mariners 4-0. The Diamondbacks put up 16 hits on the day as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 10-8. The Tampa Bay Rays got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Orioles 9-8. The Bo Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 9-5. To 6. The Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 7-0. The Marlins combined for 4 total home runs as they took